Hello, Raiders. Welcome back to my channel. This is Sly once again. And before we start, let me give you again a brief introduction about myself. I've played Raid for 7 months now, and just made my first video for free-to-play player and low spenders. Technically, this is all mostly for them. And also, I want to shout out to my friends there in Final Roster, GC, and then also to my clan here and my friends also in group chat and Facebook, the Arsenal Undertakers. All right, so without further ado, let us begin our topic. So today we're going to talk about the raid features or content which are essential to um, most of our progress. All right, either you are like a newbie who just started playing the game, either you're playing the game for a month or two, or this could also help some of those players been in this game for quite some time. So again, it's a case-to-case basis. If this you think this would apply to you, um, and then it would give you progress, why not? All right, so you are also free to comment below. What do you think? Or if you have any ideas, we can share. Actually, we can discuss about that. So come on, don't be shy to feel to put a comment. All right, so first, like features of Raid that we are going to discuss is this Bastion. All right. So, guys, I just actually checked what Bastion means. So, it's basically a place where most of your activity is. So, it's like a fortification and some other meaning. But again, this is your Bastion. It's like your menu or your um, user interface. It's what they call it. All right. So, all right. One of the features which I would really recommend for free-to-play player or low spenders is maxing out the gem mine. All right, because gem mine gives you a gem every an hour and 36 minutes. So basically, like they said, computation is around 100 days, and then you'll get the revenue out of the gem that you actually spent from gem mine. So this is basically one of the essential features of the game. All right, going to the number two. Okay, so this is going to be your Great Hall. Great Hall would really give you a lot of boost, right, to your champion's accuracy, defense, HP. All right, so there's basically six stats that would help you hero to let's say make better progress in the game, to do a lot of damage, to land their debuffs, okay, by maxing out or probably slowly um, getting this level raised in your bastion. And for you to, of course, level up your let's say bast or sorry, the Great Hall, you need to have like a medals here, which can be obtained from fighting in the arena. So we'll talk about arena later on. So that's basically your Great Hall. All right. So that's the second important things or essential features of this game, which would definitely help you with your progress. All right. So, oh, going back to the Great Hall, I would recommend for player who just started out, first um, prioritize this accuracy, and then after that defense. So it's case to case basis again, depending on what hero you use the most in most of the content. But for clan boss, mostly there are really good magic rares for free to play or for low spenders. Sometimes they were so lucky to even pull legendary hero for clan boss. But for me, most of the champion I use is actually rare and then magic type of champion. But again, it depends on what are the most champion you are actually using this game. You can also use a well-rounded champion. All right. So accuracy and probably defense. Now later on in the game, you can do critical damage. So and then HP also. All right. But again, this is the first. If you're just starting out, second, I would recommend critical damage or HP for the third. All right. Again, it's up to you guys. That is just what I could recommend. All right. So now, um, going back to the features that are essentials to your progress is going to be the market here. All right. As we all know, as a free-to-play player or low spenders, you definitely have um, limited resources. So let me explain why is this features is so important in this game. All right. It's basically for you to get like a specific artifact, you need to farm. All right. In my previous video, okay, I would recommend you to farm brutal and then just go to lifesteal set here. So it gives you a higher chance to obtain a specific artifact with a also specific substance, like this boots with the speed here, right? That's only seven, 1 out of 7. So basically, you are getting 13%. Again, compared to going to the dungeon, which was just give you zero point 0.3, zero point 0.2 to 3%, which is kind of really low. Now, going back to the market here. So the reason why it's so important is because she can definitely check the artifact here, check the stats, check the substats. Actually, you don't mind the substats early on in the game, just check the main stats. All right. And then you can buy it. Okay. All you need really is a silver. So you don't have to farm. Okay. You can just grind, level up your hero, and then check this market every now and then because it refreshes every hour. Right, you can even get some champion here like Army Girl, Shield Guard that could give you also or would help you with your progress. Soros, if you don't have an AoE farmer, right, who could farm like around 5 seconds, but that's just basically an mid game to end game stuff. All right, so that's what I think I could recommend. And also, you would also see a mystery shard. So I would recommend, I'm not, yeah, mystery shard. I would recommend buying those mystery shards, and then you can get rare out of from those mystery shards. Because we all know there are a lot of rares which we can use in late end game to end game, like Frozen Banshee, all right, Apothecary. Okay, those are like heroes that can be used in an end game. Okay, so also there's gonna be like really a low chance of you getting an ancient shard here. It's gonna be 200,000 silver, but again, it's worth investing in this market. All right, last part of essential features which can be found in the Bastion. All right, is the Sparring Pit. So there's actually an argument about this. Or there was an argument about this. Still, you probably won't believe me that um, s- investing in this Sparring Pit, if you're a free-to-play player or low spenders, would definitely help you out a lot in the future. Okay. Now, why did I say that? So just imagine, um, you're getting 2,300 XP per hour by you doing nothing, by you not spending energy. All right. Now, if you're in this game, just imagine how much XP you can get. It's like a passive income. Though I understand you need to spend like 300 gem, 300, so that's 1,500 gem here for you to get all of this. But I would recommend just level one. That's enough. Level one only. All right. But if you would like to spend more, then it's up to you. Okay. But I would really suggest this one if you're like free to play or low spenders, because think about it. You're getting an XP, all right? It doesn't need to have like an XP boost. So as we all know, if you're free to play or low spenders, you'd be limited in, of course, having this XP boost. Well, you can get this some in the event, some in the missions, quest, but definitely in the long run, you would end up, you know, short in short about this in this XP boost. All right, but if you have the sparring pit, you can still level up your heroes. And then also imagine the fusion is coming up. All right, so basically you have all those rares that you have on the vault. You can have them level up to 30. All right, probably if you're willing to level them up to 40, because most of the fusion rares you need to have it level up to 40 and level 4 ascension. So this would really help a lot. Again, this is a case-to-case basis, but for a free-to-play player or low spenders, I would recommend this. Okay. All right. That's so much about the Bastion here. Okay. So let's go to the content. All right. So for a starter, or even the players who've been in the game for quite some time, this is actually the features, the content of the game you need to be prioritized. Um, I made a big mistake not prioritizing this, but was able to keep up because, well, most of us already know that Clan Boss give us like a lot of rewards, and it's daily. It's not like Arena, it's daily. Okay. Now, one thing I would like to highlight here is early on in the game, if you pick Kale, Kale is actually the I would the most recommended heroes in that can be used in any part of the content. So just um, say do a clan boss here, and then thing that I would like to highlight is you didn't really need to push yourself. Okay, if you are doing 4 keys here, all right, let's say for normal, if you're doing 4 keys, then I would recommend let's say hitting easy so you can max out your damage for 1.1 million and then give the rest to normal. Or let's say, for example, this is probably the best example here. Now, you are actually, let's say, doing 3 keys here, right? 3 keys. And then when you transition to hard, probably you would be spending 5 keys. Instead of doing that, just max out your damage here so you can get the most important chest here and do like an easy because this would definitely guys help you okay in the future to not farm potions and brews because basically this is where you can get potions and brews. So farming potion is really not efficient in this game, right? You can only get silver and in a farming potion, even if you were able to clear the last stage of potion, you can still get the regular potion, the lesser one, right? Still an RNG. And to get a superior potion is really hard. And you got to spend 14 energy to do that. So early on in the game, I would suggest doing this, but don't spend all or most of the keys that you can get in a 24-hour window just to hit one stage of clan boss. All right, that could probably be applicable, or if yeah, if you're hitting Ultra Nightmare or Nightmare, because most of the rewards there you're getting here is from like late end game to end game rewards. But for this, from easy to brutal, I would suggest hit 2 stage. Probably spend 1 keys here, 3 keys here, or 4 keys here. All right. Well, if we can do three, then why not? If we can beat this in 3 keys, and then this one in probably 1 keys and 1 keys, well, that's really good. All right. Because the most that you can get in a 24-hour window is 5 keys. If you were not able to spend 2 keys and then the um, refresh of Clan Boss just started. All right, it's probably 6 a.m. Eastern. All right, GMT plus 8. Okay. All right, so that is actually for a clan boss. And for a clan boss guy, there's a lot that you can actually, um, let's say, take a look at, and then you can go to YouTube. All right. Now, if you feel or if you think this is really helpful, please hit the like button and you can feel free to subscribe. All right, because that's really would help me in creating really good content in this game. All right, now so let's go to the other content, which is really so important early on in the game. All right. Again, this is a case-to-case basis, but what I would recommend for you guys who is a free-to-play player or low spenders, perhaps you're um, first to or probably um, first to sixth month. All right, this dragon here is really important. Okay, because we all know the most used artifact is actually a life steal, and this goes hand in hand with the clan boss, right? Because you cannot do so much damage, you cannot do so much, you cannot make your champion durable if you're not able to get a good sets here. Plus the accuracy. If you need, because early part of the game, probably you were not able to really level up your Great Hall, then you really need this one. Okay? So, but then again, if you haven't have any still like life still set yet, and then you basically just started out, you would like to really get the life steal set right away, I would recommend going to the campaign. So if you're able to get like just common, one common, and now you just basically you have all the complete sets to your clan boss heroes or any other heroes you're using in this game. And then that's probably the time that you would start farming dragons. And I would recommend farming dragons. See to it that it is you're farming dragons when there's an event, at least one event, dragon tournament or the dungeon artifacts event, because that would definitely give you more rewards. So you're making most of the energy, or you're getting um, most rewards of the energy you're spending to farm dragon. Um, right. So probably for some other dungeons here, well, this spider, Fire Knight, you didn't have to worry about that. Probably spiders because you need a, let's say, banner. But okay, don't get hooked to this spider because you would really need the good heroes for you to be able to clear even just the middle stage. Fire Knight is gonna be an end game. All right, Ice Golem pick. I would really recommend that. Okay, but probably you can try. Spend some energy if you really need to. All right, and Minotaurs, that's gonna be really like say middle or latter part of the game because it's really costly for a free-to-play player or um, low spenders. I would recommend, going with the best sets first, and then um, wait for the right hero. Okay, because who knows, you were able to pull like a game-changing changer hero, and then you spend most of your gem to those heroes, which is just, you know, um, not essentials to an end game, not really essentials to or um, hero which is not viable for Nightmare and Ultra Nightmare clan boss. All right. So that's okay. That's about it for dungeon. Okay, I would really recommend Dragon Slayer because it comes hand in hand with Clan Boss, where you can get most of the rewards in this game. And all right, so number three, most important content here in the game. just basically in my opinion is the faction wars because this is where you can actually get a glyphs. So one of my clanmate actually would recommends me to um, let's say do a video on this, but I'm kind of hesitating because I don't have all those heroes, and probably I will be working on it, but not for now. I want to just give you a brief overview about this faction wars. So for this faction wars, well, you can really just farm is glyphs, probably 1 to 2 star in the very beginning. You didn't have to really max out the stars here. You can just probably build like 30 level 30 heroes, and then just make your way to the most that you can, and then just farm it every day. It would give you glyphs because important glyphs here are the speed and accuracy glyphs. All right, and defense percentage as well for an end game um, progress. So speed you it would really help you a lot in the arena as well on clan boss. So you could tune your speed, um, okay, really fast. This or if you have those glyphs that would really help you out. All right. So all right, that's so much about it. And then last thing is the arena. And we all know arena is really not that important. Well, it's important. Most people are not focusing on arena because the rewards they're getting by spending a week for doing an arena, it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. All right. Now, the reason why I mentioned this arena, I want to talk about arena because this is actually where you can get medals to build your Great Hall. All right, because Great Hall is really important, okay, in your progress. It gives you extra stats without farming for like good substats in your artifact. All right, so my I guess my I would just recommend a hero if you're let's say again this is case to case basis based on what you currently have. But for an early arena, okay, I would recommend this hero because this is farmable. Okay, this is farmable here. Um, this one, no. Let me. Where is that? Where's that girl? Spirit host. There you go. This is spirit host. Okay, so this spirit host, this can be a lead to arena. All right, you can farm this, and then you don't have to level her up. You can use 40 or 30 early on in the game. All you need really is the speed and this increased attack. So imagine just a rare 50% increased attack for 2 turns in all allies, then remove all buff and black buffs to all allies. Will it would really help you a lot. And then it has a speed aura. Okay, I would even recommend her instead of Haikatun, depending on your hero lineup in the arena. And then the second would be here. So first, um, either War Maiden or Spirit Host would go first. Okay, so here is War Maiden. Either of them would go first, and then War Maiden would do nuke, right? And then once the nuke was successful, then you can actually do an AoE. All right, you can use Kale. Kale is really great. And if you have other heroes that can do AoE, you can do so. All right. So basically just those two heroes which you can farm, and then Kale is your starter. You are set. All right. I would recommend Kale. If your Kale is your heroes is the hero that you've been using in most of the content. Well, lifesteal set, I would recommend him, and then accuracy set. But if you have other heroes that you're using in clan boss, I would recommend you to build Kale with roughly around 200 critical damage if you can. But if not, get the most critical damage, all right, that you can for Kale. Okay, if you want to use him in the arena for clan boss, you basically just lifesteal and accuracy set, and some speed tuning sets here, right? Oh, I wouldn't recommend you really building out Kale Masteries because who knows, you probably might be able to get good champions, and then Okay, you might want to reserve your masteries for that. But for me, it's been quite some time before I was able to get all this really good champion, game changer champion. So I was able to be Kale um, and finish stage 20 of the Ice Golem and Dragons, which is Kale and Rare Heroes. I was just so lucky to get Madam Series. So that's basically it, guys. If you have any other suggestion or idea that could help us or help our viewers or help me improve my progress here, I would really love to see it from the comment below. And guys, if you find this helpful, please free to hit like and then subscribe. Okay. So again, this is live. Thank you so much, guys. The first video, I would rather just say it like successful because I'm not expecting there's a lot of views, subscribers for my first video. It's actually awful, but like one of the content creators said, start before you're even ready. So that's what I'm doing right now. All right, thank you and be safe out there and peace.